He hasn't fought since he took on Floyd Patterson last May, so he could be a bit ring rusty. With his back to us now is the tall and mighty Cuban, Nino Valdes. But it was London who started out there, taking the fight to his opponent. He's doing it again. Rather changed his tactics from the time when he lost his title to Henry Cooper. Then he was rather solid and immobile. He's taking on something tonight, even though it's only over 10 rounds. Still, he's no respecter of reputations, and even though Valdes, his last 3 visits to England, put out Don Cockle, Dick Richardson and Joe Erskine in less than 12 rounds all told, Brown is really tackling his man. He's giving away about 7 pounds in weight and a good deal in height and reach. Obviously, his best chance is to get inside. Valdes, with his head rather low down, and in comes London. He's certainly slugging with both hands. Valdes hasn't got a chance yet to show us if he's any slower than when he last came here between 55 and 58. Now into round 2. First round, definitely London's. Aggressive all the time, countering very well, and his left hand working extra well tonight. Catching that usually very elusive, cool and rangy target that the Cuban presents. Cuban going back on the ropes. No answer to London's punching at the moment. I should say he definitely is slower. He's moving a little bit more ponderously. That extra weight of 15 stone 8, which is his highest weight ever, may not be to his advantage. But there's still mighty power behind those fists. Certainly felt them there, and when Valdes lands the body, and the body is very often his favourite target, saps a good deal of energy. London, with his back to us, just gets out the way of a nasty uppercut. Left hand works well again. Valdes leaning that head right in on London's shoulder. A good left from London. A good one from Valdes. Now into round 4, and still the pattern of the fight is the same. Rather slower than the fans have wanted. We haven't seen all the action in these last 2 rounds. Valdes certainly hasn't got into his stride, but when he has landed, he's landed very devastatingly. But London's left hand is working overtime. Good punching his way out of difficulties in the court. Valdes rather slower than usual to take advantage, getting his opponent in that rather awkward position. Here's London's left hand again, and Valdes leaning on. The crowd don't like that, and they've told him so in no uncertain terms. He's got his head right there, close to London's face, and the clash of heads, well, it can produce most unfortunate results. Yes, they don't like it at all. I see that Valdes got a slight trickle of blood coming from his nose, nothing very much. And so to round 5. Now, the fight is quite definitely slowed down. Both the men looking much more ponderous than they did at the start. But London fitting his faith now to that left hand and scoring with extremely well. Valdes, however, very solid to the body, very punishing indeed. Valdes rather wild too. Quite prepared to throw a wild right, and once again he's told, patted on the back by referee Jack Hart, you must keep that head away from London's face. Both men being very much more cautious, measuring each other up more in this round than they have in the previous rounds. Fans demanding more action. Well, it hasn't turned out to be quite the fight we expected, nor did we expect to see them in that position either. Oh, yes, they're asking for more action, all right. Somehow London seems a bit puzzled there, not quite sure what tactics to use. been getting home. That left hand, it certainly stopped London. Stabbed a good deal of his stamina. But it's a very quiet contest. This is not the sparkling Valdes that we saw in London on the last 3 occasions. And in London, I mean the capital, not the Blackpool Tower. Once again, Valdes is leaning on and heads in a very dangerous position. Valdes hitting really hard. And there goes the bell for the end of the 5th round. And so to round number 6. Came out their corners rather more slowly that time. Valdes even more eager than usual to come in at close quarters without really throwing a damaging punch. Now London going out in a burst of action. That's what the fans want. You can tell from the atmosphere, this fog-bound auditorium, it isn't the fog that's keeping them quiet. It's rather the lack of what they expected to see. And the crowd telling London to use his left hand. Well, of course he's been using it all the time. Valdes has not seemed to get into his stride at all. But when he has landed, he's landed quite hard. Trying to dictate the fight from the center of the ring. London a bit slow now, a little bit slower than he was earlier on, and Valdes using his weight and advantage there and really punching hard. It looks to me, I can't say, but it looks to me as though there might be a cut over London's left eye. Anyhow, the referee is warning Valdes again and actually giving him a warning that he must not put his head on London's shoulder. I think there is a trickle of blood. But now Valdes is feeling that London's been rabbit punching him, but I haven't seen any of that. Anyhow, the referee says, fight on, don't argue. Quite right, too. Once again, Valdes gets that head back there. Now, London a little bit more cautious now that he's got some damage to that left eye. And Valdes, of course, will play on it. London keeping his face well out of Valdes' reach there, but the Cuban gets right in and once again lying right on London there. Fans don't like it at all. The Cuban moving in, London backing away, and that's a beautiful stop by London. Really jolted the Cuban. Now we come into round 7. He patched up London's eye very well indeed during the interval. Valdes, slight trickle from the nose and a little puffiness over his left eye.
All right, then, Lupe. Take away.
Once again, Valdes is head in the danger area, and London's eye is bleeding again. That cut is bleeding again. Wonder, could it stop the contest? There's still this round and 3 more others to go. There goes the bell for the end of the 7th. It's a rather tired London who's gone back to his corner. And we'll see what they're doing to it. Yes, they'll have to work on it. That was opened up pretty badly there. The referee Jack Hart, he's just been over to the corner, and the fight is over. The fight's been stopped. Referee Jack Hart is signaling that Nino Valdes is the conqueror. Well, now, whether London has retired or whether referee Jack Hart has stopped the contest because of that cut eye, I don't know. Anyhow, here's the official result.
So the verdict goes to Nino Valdes of Cuba. But the question is, did London retire or did the referee stop the fight? To find out, Paul Fox goes to the loser's dressing room and talks to Brian London.
Well, Brian, what brought about the retirement?
Well, I mean, you've just said that. I mean, who's mentioned the retirement?
No, what brought about the retirement at the end of the round?
Well, at the end of the retirement there, it was a badly cut eye, so I mean, the referee said it was the end, so that was it.
The referee advised you to quit, did he?
Yes, definitely. Yes. I wanted to continue, but the referee said no, so that was it.
You wanted to go on?
Oh, yes.
Were you disappointed with your own showing?
Well, not really. I paced my fight well. I thought I paced it well up to the 5th round, and he was definitely tiring. And when he cut me eye, I just got that added incentive, and bang, 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 kept at me. That's why he got that new vigour in the 6th and 7th, because of the cut eye. That's the sole reason.
How did the cut eye come about?
With his head, definitely. I mean, his head was never out my face. I mean, he had 3 very, very good gloves. 2 gloves in his head.
What did you think? What did you think of Valdes?
Well,
when compared with Patterson, for example.
Oh, well, he wouldn't live with Patterson. Patterson would paralyse him. I mean, Patterson would shot 10 bunches to his 1. Patterson, I mean, there's no comparison between the pair of them, in my opinion.
You felt you lost a bit of your snap, Brian?
Well,
Indianapolis?
Well, you're bound to lose a bit of snap. I mean, you don't fight for 7 months, and then you come back and you expect you to put up a great fight. I thought I tasted it marvellous. I was just doing well, and then there I come.
Well, what's next, Brian?
Well, the next is get this cut eye back and then get some fights where I can get my snap back.
How long do you think it'll be before the eye is healed up?
Well, I'll be better in 4 days, the doctor said. So if you can get me Valdes again in 5 days, that'll be all right.
All right, Brian.
Okay.
Got the spirit. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
And now across to the winner, the voluble Nino Valdes.
No, me no fight tonight como me fight all the time. Fight, esto all the time. Me fight, esto tonight me no condition for fight. Me command for 2 weeks. Hondo, no para me. All the time move. 2 more pounds. 2 more pounds. Si me very good condition tonight, Mr. Hondo will go hospital. Hospital.
You better
Moments when 2 hearts are caring. Magic moments, memories we've been sharing.
Fight developing in the ring. And London goes tearing in again. And the fight starting all over again. And there's London's father, Jack London, the old champion, down on the ground now. The big fight is over. And the bigger fight it looks.